Hey Brian, this is Samantha from Feed Me Leads. I spoke with Gretchen earlier and she told me that you would be the one who would want to see this video. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I'm just going to go through your site really quickly. I'm going to go through one of your competitors' sites really quickly, and then I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can actually use today for free to start bringing in more traffic to your site. And so I send these screencasts out, and often when business owners see what I do, how I do it, and how much work is put into it, they decide that they want to team up. So if you watch this through and you feel the same, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Without further ado, let's get into it. So here I am on the Unflooded home page. So it does look really good, and I actually really like the name Unflooded. However, there is not a lot of content here on this homepage, and so Google is going to be ranking your website based off of around 200 different factors. One of those key factors is going to be content. You want to have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words on this homepage. I did a word counter search, and right now you have 253 words. So we would definitely want to add quite a bit more content on this homepage and probably throughout the rest of your site. And we want to also make sure that content is quality educational content. Google is going to send out its bots and they're going to crawl through your website and they are going to read through everything and they are going to determine whether or not the content on your page will help their users find the information or the services that they are looking for. And so, in addition to having the appropriate amount of quality content, we also want to make sure that you have the appropriate amount of relevant, high volume keywords so that we can get you ranked for all of the right things. Oh, one more thing I noticed right away is your website is not secure. So, this is an easy fix. You just need an SSL certificate, which you can usually get through the site that is hosting your website. So right here, I have popped over to Google. The keyword that I will be using for today's video is mold remediation Pittsburgh. This is a really good keyword. It brings in around 150 searches per month. So if you were to convert just a few of those into customers, you'd be doing really well for just one keyword. So underneath the search bar here, we have our Google Ads. Google Ads are a really good way to get your name out there, build some brand recognition, especially while you're waiting for your SEO to warm up. If you know what you're doing, though, if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually waste a lot of money on Google Ads, but they can also be a really great way to get things moving really quickly. And so underneath the ads here, we have our Google Map Pack. This is a great place to be, and even more so now that so many people are searching for things off of their phones. In order to make it to the first page on Google, though, you need to make it and be one of the top 3 businesses for Google Maps. And the way that you do that is through citations. And so a citation is just when your business is listed on a local online directory. So think Yelp or think Yellow Pages or Yext. Those are all good examples of highly trusted and highly used directories. So we definitely want to get you on as many of those as we can, and definitely a lot more than these 3 businesses are on right here. So if we scroll down, here we have our organic search results. So this should be the number 1 area of focus. It's going to be your best long-term return on investment. That is because Google has come out and said that over 70% of people, when they type something in, they are going to click on one of these search results right here. And so here we can take a look at the first company page that pops up for this keyword. You can go through, and I did a word counter search on this page as well. They have only 847 words, so it would be extremely easy to beat them out content-wise. However, the main way that you're going to get up here to the top is through backlinks. And so a backlink is just a shout out from another website. And so the internet is basically just made up of websites linking websites and businesses linking businesses. So you want to get these shout outs or backlinks from relevant high powered sites. So, for example, a local plumbing company or construction company, if they were to give you a backlink from their website, that would be a really good way to give your site some power. And so over here, I've hopped onto ahrefs.com. This is a really great tool. If you ever try and do this on your own, I highly recommend looking into getting this. It is a little pricey. It costs me around $400 a month to use it, but it gives me a lot of great information. So right here, I typed in the competitor that we were just looking at, and I can see that they have 203 backlinks from 26 different domains and are ranking for 479 keywords. So I can take a look at the keywords. And so basically what I want to do is, once this loads up here, I can take a look and see which keywords they're using, and we can go through and see which ones are the most relevant, which ones bring in the most volume, and which ones they are ranking for the highest. We can see which ones are the easiest to rank for and would be the most worthwhile. So right here, we can see the keyword. Here we can see how many people search for that keyword every month. And then we can see how many people click on their site from that keyword and what position they hold for that keyword on Google. So we can go through and see which ones we want to incorporate into your content. And so I'm going to go back, and I actually want to do the same thing that I just did with the keywords. I can actually go through their backlinks as well. And so while we're waiting for this, I can actually come over. Oh, there it goes. So I can click on the backlinks. And not all backlinks are created equal. We want ones from relevant sites and from sites that are high powered and highly trusted on Google. So you can go out and you can actually buy really spammy backlinks for just a few dollars. That can actually hurt your site a lot more than it helps it. So right here, we can see the sites, and then we want to go for the ones with a high DR domain rating. And so we can go through and see which ones we can snag for your site. And so right here, we can see that they have only 200 backlinks. So this is a very easy number to beat. But do keep in mind that this is just one competitor for one keyword for one of the services that you guys provide. And we want to beat out all of your competition. So now we can go over here, and I plugged in your site. And so right now you guys have 248 backlinks from 47 different domains and are ranking for 112 keywords. And so although you guys have a similar amount of backlinks, we can see that you have around 6 people organically finding your site through the organic search results every month, whereas these people had a lot more, even though they had a very similar number of backlinks. So I would definitely want to take a closer look and see what kind of backlinks you guys have. I would want to make sure that they're relevant to what you do and that they're not from any spammy or just irrelevant sites. Okay, well, this is loaded. So over here, we can see all the keywords that you're ranking for. And so right away, you can see that a lot of these keywords, pretty much all of them, they're not very location specific, or they don't have a lot of buyer's intent. Like here, this one says Pittsburgh flooding now, but we would want something more like water restoration Pittsburgh. Something like that that has a lot of volume would be something that you would want to focus on more. So we would definitely want to focus on getting more buyer intent, high volume keywords. So to kind of just recap what we talked about is number one, we would want to add in more quality educational content with the right amount of the high volume relevant keywords that have a lot of buyer's intent. Number two, we'd want to add some more citations to get you ranked on the map pack. And then number three, we want relevant, high powered backlinks. So that's what I have for you for today. Hopefully, you enjoyed this and got something out of it. If you are interested in learning more, please reach out to me. You can email me back or you can give me a call. My number is 714-975-5909. So thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.